And welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Thursday, July 28th. Back in Reno, had a great trip with my son and a most wonderful series of college tours and Montana and Idaho, and just had a great trip. Although a ton of driving for a 5-day period of time. I think we drove 1,800 miles, or I should say I drove 1,800 miles. We remain within a week on sewing services. Currently, we are about a week out. Good morning, guys. We are about a week out on vacuum services. It looked like the guys really kept us up to date on sewing service. It looked like it's been very busy on the vacuum service side. I did have a nice birthday. I drove for 11 hours. But in what is really kind of my favorite part of the country, and it's actually kind of ridiculous how many times I've done that drive. So it was nice. It wasn't super smoky. Although, we've been kind of living in the land of like low 80s highs for a week, 5 days, and arriving home at 6:30 to 101 was a little shocking yesterday. It was crazy how hot it was. So, decent amount of stuff to talk about, but it looks like Jeannie never did our giveaway. Did we ask a question last Friday? I don't even remember. I think I was so focused on getting out of here that I can't even remember if we asked a question. University of Michigan, great school. Yeah, I don't know. I think my kids are focused on the West. My daughter, when she went to Kentucky, it was like, high 80s, low 90s, but like 80 to 90% humidity. And she had really wanted to see some schools in the Carolinas. And the crazy thing was she came home from Louisville and was like, I don't ever want to experience that kind of heat and humidity again. And I was like, then there's, we can look at them if you want, but we were going to do, we were going to have to find a time for it. But like, we were going to do kind of an Eastern and Southeastern college tour, and like literally just kind of went, nope. Like if you can't live with that kind of humidity, like, you'll struggle in Boston, you'll struggle in New York, although it's cooler up there. The hot days are awful. So, if you apply and get in and you want to go check it out, you can do it. But if not, then we're going to skip the East Coast. So, yeah, anyways, so did we University of Wisconsin, in Madison, Wisconsin, I think, is that what you meant, Stephanie? But maybe there is a University of Madison. I'm not familiar with that one. But I couldn't agree more, Gail. I couldn't agree more. Although it was funny, we were in a parking lot. Like we crammed a lot into 5 days, which is what, if it's just me and Kai, we tend to do. So we had like a massive backcountry ride in Idaho that I think my son would tell you almost killed him. Kai had his first experience with like 100% leg cramps, and then so we did ask a question. I'll figure it out when we do our giveaway. But the in fact, let me look at what our live stream was. But the what we like to see in new products. That was the question. I do remember that now. But then we rode in Missoula, and then we rode in Bozeman after college tours, and it was funny because we ran into these ladies at the trailhead when we got back to the car in Bozeman, and one of the ladies was just like, "Don't come here." Like, and it's just so funny because I was like, oh, "Okay, where are you guys from?" And they're like, "We're from here." And I was like, "Oh, you're born here?" They're like, "No, I've lived here for 20 years." And I'm like, "Okay, all right. I see how it is." You know, it's you get these people that find paradise and then they're like, "Okay, I'm here now. Nobody else can live here." So thank you, Ms. Knapp. I had a nice drive on my birthday, but a great 5 days preceding it. So yes. So let's just jump to the giveaway. Let's see here. Rules of the giveaway, if you're new, are to get the grand prize. I don't even know what she called the grand prize. Is the thread or the bag the grand prize, Michelle?
Which is, let me see I would see the bag would be the grand prize, and the thread would be the secondary.
So, in order to win the grand prize, you must answer the question. So we are giving away a 5-spool thread kit from Dime. This includes, interestingly enough, the colors honeysuckle. I just came from the land of honeysuckle. Desert rose, russet, ballet pink, and then summer besties, which is the variegated thread. And then the grand prize giveaway is a beautiful Riley Blake project bag, zip top, quilted, kind of great, summery. Once again, honey, busy as a bee, is the fabric. So for those of you who are new, if we choose, like if the first person answers the question, they'll get the bag. If not, they'll get this. And then we'll move on with the random comments until somebody does answer that question. So let's go here. Let's see here. Gail Cram. I cook every damn night and I'm tired of it. That is good enough for our thread assembly. So I will put your name on that, and I'm sure I'll see you in the next couple of days. And now we'll look to see who gets the bag. Let's see here. Let's see. That didn't answer the question. And I know it can be frustrating because sometimes you've answered the question, but it doesn't pick that one. It's got to pick what answers the question. Marlene, let's see. Good morning. let's see. Shelly Sonder, a Caterpillar ruler cutter with a light. The grip on it is awesome. Also, the Caterpillar light for your sewing machine is amazing. I love it. So Shelly Sonder was the first one to answer that question. And we'll get the Riley Blake bag. Let me put this on before I forget. Shelly Sonder. Keep in mind, Jeannie is out of the store. Best way to contact her is probably via email. She is with my kids, and I am hoping she is present with them. So I would not expect answers till later in the day, potentially until she gets back. I can certainly try to help you here as well. So congrats to Gail Cram and Shelly Saunders on those giveaways. The question was last week. We'll have a question for you tomorrow, but the question was, what's your favorite new product and why? Couple things to remind you ladies about. The key fob classes are tomorrow. So for those of you who are signed up for the key fob class, just keep in mind that is tomorrow. We have the mashup competition. You have 3 more days. Is that 3 more days to kind of name their entry, or what is that?
They have to have it photographed and uploaded to the group.
Okay,
Sunday.
so it's got to be photographed and uploaded to the group by Sunday. We haven't had a ton of participation in that one. It started popping up. So folks are gotcha.
They didn't want to share. They didn't want anybody.
Everybody was trying to keep it top secret.
Yeah, it's kind of like an auction. Nobody wants to know.
So
nobody wants to let them know.
So yeah, so you have until Sunday to get that photographed and up, and then that will be voted on for the most recent competition, so to speak. We did get the sample done for Kimberbell's Halloween bench buddy. That one will be on August 5th, which is next Friday. So this is it. If Jeannie was here, I'm sure she'd point out the cute little spider right here with its little sparkly back. But that is next Friday on the 5th from 10:30 until noon. So be prepared for that. Do we have those kits still available, Michelle?
I think so. Let me go look and see how many there are.
So I am like literally just getting back and getting my my toe in the water, so to speak. Jeannie told me, she called me this morning and she's like, so if you log into Sheets, you'll see a sheet listed things to do for Patrick. So I think I probably have a lot to do if she made a complete spreadsheet out of it. But yeah, so there's 5 left. So we do have 5 of these left, ladies. I believe they should be on the website or they can be picked up in the store. But that is for next Friday. I know that always seems to be super fun. And let's see, was there anything else that Jeannie wanted me to discuss? Pillow and Pat pitch that next Friday. That should be good. Do the giveaway. I think that is it. So, stay safe, stay out of the heat. That was like the biggest thing. My daughter called me yesterday and was like, it's supposed to be like 101 to 104 in Reno for the next 3 days, which was just so brutal coming out of a spot where I think the highest temperature I saw might have been 84.
Why they call it paradise.
And it was, like I said, just shocking to get home last night. I walked Momo down to get food. He was in the house all day by himself, so he was might have been the most excited that dog has ever been to see anybody. He was just going crazy. But then I walked him down to dinner, and when I left the house, it was still 97 degrees at 7:30, which is the hottest that I remember. I mean, that's like Vegas hot. Actually kind of scary how hot it was. So, if Jeannie was here, she'd tell you to have a great day, make something awesome. I'll work with her tonight to come up with a question of the day for tomorrow and a giveaway. Everybody have an awesome day. I'll be digging out of whatever pit Jeannie's dug for me today, I'm sure. So, thank you, and we'll see you later.